So one of the stories, and I think this is one that everybody who's a Walker Hayes fan is familiar with, is the story of Craig, who gave you guys at one point your minivan.
Right.
How many kids were there then? 4?
So we had, we had 6. Melanie and I were riding. We had an Accord, and like, we would drive to Puckett's on Wednesday, and literally the kids, they would all duck because there's so many cops on 96, and I was like, dude, if they see. See, there's like a kid on the floorboard, like there's kids
You're
everywhere.
my favorite person ever, dude, officially, right now.
We would so be under arrest if people knew what stuff we did.
Put on your rope. I know we're out of seatbelts.
Listen, you got to make it work.
My kids, I've no lie, because the kids asked, they've ridden in the trunk. Like we've done all kinds of crazy crap.
Got to make it work.
Yeah, we would open the doors at Puckett's and it was like clowns. Like we would just fall out of the car.
Then Craig comes along and he goes, look, I understand you guys probably need this. And he gives you this van.
Right.
We do this thing called Sweetest Thing every morning on the show. We get to talk about these like really cool, like positive stories about everything. And you started the Be a Craig
Fund, man. It's phenomenal. It's unbelievable.
So what are you doing through that? Or like, what are the cool stories that have happened? Have they happened yet?
Yeah. So here's the coolest thing. I honestly have nothing to do with it except I wrote the song and my team started the fund. As the song Craig, when we put it out, the reactions and the stories we heard from people were truly inspiring. We would meet people at meet and greets that would say, hey, just in honor of you and Craig's friendship and that act of kindness, we gave away a car, and it was like, dude, that's crazy. So my team started the Craig Fund. It blew up. Like if it was my money, I'd be rich. I'd run and move to another island and just pay my way and for my kids. But I can't. It's not my money. It's the Craig Fund. It's a good cause. And so I just get to, basically what happens is people who are aware of the Craig Fund, they submit stories of other people. Like that need help. They see needs, kind of like Craig saw with me. Yeah. And they write stories about these people. And for instance, the first thing we did is we went through all the logistics and hoops to give this away, but we gave this woman named Marquita a car. And Stephanie wrote a letter about her and said, hey, Marquita, she has a positive attitude. She drives a crappy car to work like 45 minutes a day. She works with autistic kids. She's the happiest person ever, and they just said this amazing story. And then we got to give her a clean, low mileage Ford Focus and sit in it with her and give it to, and so that was just the first. We're going to do it a bazillion more times. Like that's just the beginning. And that's what the Craig Fund is. And
That's
it won't always be a car. Like we can, if somebody needs a new roof or something, like what I love about it is we're able to people share us needs and we just fill them. Like there's no like, well, let's teach them to fish or all that. It's just like, you need a car. You need that burden lifted. We have the opportunity to help you out. And man, just seeing her face inside and ride. The car's nicer than mine, by the way. I was kind of mad. I was like, dude, I need you to submit me. Like my attitude stinks, so I wouldn't get chosen. But honestly, me and my wife and my kids sat down one night and we read through. My team had narrowed it down to like 50, and we read through them and like we cried. I mean, there's some you couldn't believe. You were like, what? And so we just had to. It was tough to choose. And we'll do it, like I said, a bazillion more times.
Super cool, man. Well, we'll post a link about that so that people can figure out how to either submit a story or just see what you're doing and help out. And then, you're coming back to hang with us next week at CMA Fest. Wait.
CMA Fest. Y'all pumped?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's my very first.
I'm already tired, TJ.
I'm so excited.
Walker's going to be doing a bunch of stuff during CMA. So you'll be out at the Chevy Riverfront stage for one.
Yeah.
The one I saw that was cool that I thought, like, Chuck especially, you should know about this. You're doing this workout to raise money.
Booth camp.
Oh, you're doing booth camp.
Yeah. Have you ever done those?
Oh, 100%.
I'm scared. I'm a little bit scared. I mean, is it pretty, like... what do you call it? Like
intense?
Yeah. Do they go after it? For real?
No, you'll love it.
You'll throw up.
Oh, okay.
You will love it.
I'll throw up.
No, you might throw up. Yeah. There's a lot of people here on the show. Brian, the web guy here, is a big advocate of booth camp. He lost a ton of weight. He looks great. And, booth camp started, a couple years ago? And we were there with them since day one. Yeah. They're awesome. You're going to love it.
I can't wait. No, I love stuff like that. So.
We'll post the info. So anybody that wants to go out, that'll happen on Sunday, the end of CMA Fest.
Yeah, the money from that goes to the Craig Fund, I think.
Awesome.
Yes,
that's cool.
It does. So,
And it's without the alcohol.
I don't think it's bad. I don't have the information in front of me, but it's like $50 a person or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So we'll post all the info, and then you'll get to see Walker. You can come by the show on Wednesday next week at Dierks Bentley's Whiskey Row and actually see this dude in person if you want to.
Yeah.
Good times.
You gonna wear a shirt when you work out? You should go shirtless. You'll
I'm
raise more
not
money.
gonna go shirtless, but I will say one of my goals is to eventually go shirtless during like fair and festival season. Like for that to be normal.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know.
You don't think?
I don't know. There's a fine line of did you take your shirt off on stage. There's the guys that do it and they pull it off well. But there's some guys it just doesn't work. It would work with you.
So have you
So are
seen?
you gonna walk out?
Have you seen
shirtless?
Imagine Dragons?
Yeah, that guy is jacked.
Dude, he came out. My dream, like I was so jealous. I took my daughter. He comes out, sweatpants, no shirt. Like that's just how he did a show, and I was like, that's freedom.
That's
like
awesome.
that's amazing. Like it's like you walked into your living room and you're like, and then you're like, peace out. Like it was hilarious.
Yeah, guy started doing CrossFit. Next thing you know, he lost half his wardrobe.
Starting with no shirt, or are you gonna like go with a shirt and then halfway through?
I think what's gonna happen is one day, like maybe my manager Rob or somebody will be like, "You won't do it tonight," and I'll just rip it off in the middle, and then I'll probably never go back. And I've told Lainey, that's the goal. Is like I want to be so comfortable in this job and life that I'm just like skins.
Here, listen, this is what I'll say. Always wait for that moment for a charity.
For a charity.
Wait for the charity, and then no one can make fun of you if it fails.
Yeah.
You
It's
know?
a good cause.
Or if they're like, oh, he did not do his lower abs. And then you can be like, charity, sorry, you're welcome.
Charity. Yeah. And then you could go back.
Yeah, then you go back.
I like that. I mean, clearly the interview was over, but then Chuck wanted to see if he could get Walker to take his shirt off.
Yeah, that's right. I'm here for the women. I'm here for the ladies.
Dude, thank you for coming in, man.
No, thank y'all.